Let's talk about our good Father. You want to? Yesterday, I reposted one of my video blogs from a couple years back, and I watched it first before I reposted it, and I thought, man, I miss doing those. I used to do 2 or 3 a week back when I was doing Hannah's Hope Ministries full time, but when I went back into the workplace, those sort of faded out. And so I heard from several of you that said, yeah, you need to get back to doing that. And so today I just said, Lord, give me a message, and boy, did he. God is a good Father. Do you believe that? You know what? We have to process that. Several weeks ago, actually a couple of months ago, a sweet friend who was actually one of Hannah Sebesky's very good friends, Allie Farmer Elkins, was at our church singing, and Allie's parents come to our church at Church 247, and when Allie's in town, she's always gracious to come and lead us in our music, and she just has a beautiful voice. And so this particular Sunday, back in May, she led us in the song Good Father. And I am, back when I was in the workplace, I kept my radio, my computer tuned in to K-Love Radio Christian Music, and I was up on all the new songs. I knew all of them and I knew the lyrics. But since I started staying home about a year and a half ago now, I don't listen to the radio much. And so I had heard Good Father, but I did not know the lyrics that well. And so I'm sitting on the front row. She has us be seated during this song, and she's strumming the guitar and beautifully singing. You're a good Father. That's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. That's who I am. That's who I am. That's who I am. And I'm sitting there, and I'm not singing because I just wanted to listen. And I started soaking in the lyrics to that song. And then the next screen came up that says, you're perfect in all of your ways. You're perfect in all of your ways. You're perfect in all of your ways to us. And tears just started flowing like a fountain. And I'll just be honest with you, I started having a conversation with the Lord in my heart. Because this particular Sunday was the weekend of the anniversary date of the death of my brother. And for those of you who know me well or follow my blog, you know that my brother committed suicide 6 years ago, May 21st, 6 years ago. And this particular weekend, Sunday, was the anniversary date. It was like the 23rd, but it was the weekend anniversary date of Randy's death. And so it was an emotional time anyway. And I'm looking up at the lyrics, and I just started having this conversation with God. I said, Lord, are you really perfect in all of your ways? Or are you perfect in most of your ways? Or are you perfect in some of your ways? Or a few of your ways? And it didn't take me but a split second to say back to him, you're perfect in all of your ways. The same God who spoke the world into existence could have used that power to redirect the bullet that my brother chose to use. And possibly Randy would still be with us today. But God didn't choose to do that. You know what? He created us with a free will. And so I'm looking up at the lyrics on the screen, and I say again to God, you are perfect in all of your ways. And I just start singing that song with Allie. You are perfect in all of your ways. No, not just some, not most, but all of your ways. And my message to you today is he is a good Father. Tonight we continue the Bible study with the ladies at Church 247 called The Well. We love our ladies group. And if you're out there and you are looking for a Bible study, please come on over to see us. But we continue our study called Missing Pieces by Jennifer Rothschild. And of course I would get a hair in my mouth right in the middle of this video. Some things never change, y'all. It may have been a couple of years since I've done this, but I'm still me. So I will still hear from some of you that say, why haven't you bought that hairspray yet that keeps the hair out of your eyes? And of course you start getting hair on your lip and start messing with it, or you notice that your mascara is messed up, whatever. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So tonight we will continue our study on Missing Pieces by Jennifer Rothschild. Missing pieces, what does that mean? That means, God, where are you when pieces are missing in our lives? Where are you when my brother is now missing because he committed suicide? Where are you when my 18-year-old niece fought the fight of her life in an ugly, ugly cancer, and ultimately she was delivered from this life and taken to heaven? And God, where are you when our lives are just falling apart? Where are you when we cry out to you and we beg you to bring back a wayward child, or we beg you to heal a marriage, or we beg you to heal an ailing parent or sibling or child? Where are you? And you know what? He's here. He's right here. He never leaves us. And he is a good, good Father. No matter what we want to think or believe, the reality is, and the truth is, that he is a good, good Father. Let me read this scripture to you, and I'm sorry I've been looking away, but I wanted to be sure my phone didn't, go away and then I'd lose the verse. But Psalm 13, one of my favorite verses. Psalm 13:5 says, "But I trust in your unfailing love." Listen, y'all. Even when there are pieces missing in our life, his love is unfailing. What does unfailing mean? That means he cannot fail. He is unfailing in his love, even when we can't feel that love. But I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation, God. You have set me free, and I rejoice in that. And then let's get verse 6. "I will sing the Lord's praise, for he has been good to me." That's the NIV. I think it's the Message that says, "He sure has been good to me." I will sing the Lord's praise because he sure has been good to me. He's a good, good Father. That's who he is. And he is perfect in all of his ways. So I encourage you today, if you are struggling with knowing where God is and where he fits in this time of your life, or someone that you love dearly, and you're watching them go through a horrible, horrible situation, cling to the fact that God's a good, good Father. And go to Psalm 13:6, and you say, "I will sing the Lord's praise because he sure has been good to me." And right now you may not be feeling that goodness, but let me just tell you, he's been good to you. And he will continue to be good to you because he loves you. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. He's a good, good Father. Believe it today.